Hi guys, it's Sam from Creatively Sam's. And today I've gone from this to this. If you want to see how I did this, stay tuned. It's coming up next. Okay, what you need is a Barbie or some kind of fashion doll, some plastic wrap, some kind of fabric stiffener. I have Aleene's and I have Mod Podge. Either will do. You need some black fabric. This is thin cotton. Some scissors. A container for the fabric stiffener. And some rubber gloves. And I'm going to get the Barbie out of her little packaging and we'll get started. You're also going to need something to stand the Barbie up. I'm just using a regular drinking glass. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to completely cover Barbie with the plastic wrap. Okay, I've got her all covered up. And I'm going to be setting her in this glass. And I'm going to wrap a piece of the plastic wrap around her bottom and around the glass. And I know you can give Barbie a bath, but I really don't want to, because I'd much rather throw away the paper than to have the fabric stiffener go down my drain. And I'm planning on using Barbie later on for some Christmas stuff. So I'm wrapping her and the glass. And this should help her stand up straight also. Or straighter than she was. And I'm going to wrap it a couple more times just to keep the stiffener off of the glass. And then we'll get busy with the fabric. Okay, I just started cutting some of the black fabric so that it would drape over the Barbie, have room to flow on the back, and still touch the front. It says roughly, and it certainly doesn't have to match because this is all in how it ends up when you scrunch it up. That's 18. And 13. It's like 30 inches by about 18 at the longest. But like I said, these aren't exact measurements because we're going to be draping and trimming. And definitely do not use a good pair of scissors for this. Just make sure they're sharp enough to cut fabric. Okay, this is basically the size that I need. So I'm going to soak this with the fabric stiffener. We'll be back once I get it in there. Fabric stiffener is basically very loose glue. So I put some in the bottom. And I'm going to put more in here. And I'm going to just keep mixing it in until the fabric is completely covered. And this is why I said use rubber gloves, because this is a messy project. I wish I'd have had a bigger bowl, but I don't, so I'll make do with what I have. And I'm just going to keep massaging this glue through the fabric until I get it completely covered. You can tell by looking at it what part still needs covered. And don't worry about this looking white, because Aleene's dries clear. This looks pretty good. I'm just going to let it sit for a minute so that it can completely soak into all of the fibers. And then we're going to drape this over the Barbie. So I'll be back in about a minute. Okay, it's been sitting for about a minute. And I did cut this so that the edge of the fabric was on one side, which is the straightest. So I'm going to put that towards the front. Now I'm just going to drape this so that it covers the body and covers the arms. And I have this sitting on a piece of freezer paper because it has a shiny side so that this stuff won't stick. And I'm just going to keep playing with this until I get it draped the way I want it. And I'm going to let it sit until it starts to dry, about a half hour. And once it starts to dry, then I can trim off any excess fabric that I don't want. But mainly I want to make sure that the body down here is covered. And like I said, this is a glue, so it's going to stick to itself. Okay, I'm going to set it aside and let it dry, and we'll be back. You see any big puddles of glue like I just saw right here? Just smooth it out with your finger. We'll be back. Okay, this has been sitting for a couple hours. As you can see, the top is nice and hard and pretty dry. The bottom is still damp. So I'm going to let this sit for another hour, but she's going to slide right out of there. So I'm about 90% sure that this is going to dry the way I want it to. Okay, now that he's drying, I'm going to make the scythe that the Grim Reaper is always seen carrying. So what I did was I sketched one out on a piece of index card, and I have this is a skewer. You can use a dowel rod, and this is definitely high enough, and I'm going to be painting this black, and I got some silver duct tape. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this scythe out, and I'm going to put duct tape on the one side, and then I'm going to put it on the other side, but leave enough so that it can wrap around the dowel rod. And I'm going to be painting this black. So I'll be back after I get all that done. Okay, I cut the little sickle part of it out, and I put the duct tape on the one side, and now I'm going to lay this on the duct tape, and I'm going to cut this out, but I'm going to leave extra here so that it can go around the skewer. And I'll be right back. Okay, the skewer is all painted and dry, and here is the duct tape covered sickle, and you can see I did both sides, but this side over here is extended. And I'm just going to wrap that up. And that's not too shabby. And I'm going to, this is seriously pretty dry. It's been sitting for, at least 4 hours because I went and watched some TV and completely forgot about it. So I'm going to pop this off of our little Barbie. I'm just pulling straight up. And I'm going to hot glue this. Next to one of the arms. I think it works best on this side, just because of the way the fabric is bent. Just put a little bit of hot glue there, and there it is, all done. Okay, now we're going to go on to its little friend, the ghost. Okay, for this one I used cheesecloth, and all I did was take it out of the package and folded it over the Barbie so that it was like so, because this opens up. It appears to be pretty much all the way through this, and this is so much easier because it's so thin. And it takes less time for it to dry because it's so thin. I'm just going to kind of figure out where the center of this is. And I'm going to put this hold on, I'm trying to adjust this without using glued hands. I'm just going to lay this right over top of her head. The only thing that's going to be different about this is I'm going to tie a little upholstery thread around the neck once I have this all stretched out. But this is the same principle as the Reaper. The only difference is this cheesecloth is so thin that once this is dried, once I get the doll out of here, it's gonna look pretty see-through. So it's actually gonna look a little ghost-like. Okay. And I definitely want this sitting on the ground as much as possible, because this is what is going to hold the ghost up. And you can see, I don't know if you can see it or not. You can see how it's a little shorter here. Well, all I'm going to do is kind of make a fold. And that's not going to show any open spots. And of course, like I said, this fabric stiffener is glue, so however you put it, this is how it's going to dry. Okay, got her covered. And now I'm just going to take some of this upholstery thread and wrap it around. And I'm not going to tie it real tight, but I do want it to have an indent for a neck. Put you up here so you can see it. And then I'm just going to be cutting it off after everything's dried. But that just brings the neck in. And I'm just adjusting this until I get it flowing the way I want it. And once I get this adjusted, I'm going to leave it alone until it dries. Okay, this is pretty well dried. Before I take it off of the Barbie, I've gotten some wiggle eyes out. And I got these at the Dollar Tree last year. And then I got some foam. And I tried punching out around one, and that's okay. And I kind of emulated the eyes, and I think I like that one the best. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut these threads that I have around the neck. And I'm going to take her out of this. There we go. Okay, now I'm going to put the eyes on. And I'm just going to use a little bit of hot glue, not too much, because I don't want to get burnt and I don't want it squeezing out everywhere. Now this is all done. And it's standing up on its own, and it has a little bit of a shape to it. And Barbie is in perfect condition so that she can be played with, or I can use her for something else, which, yeah, I already have that in mind. So, let's see how they look together. There they are, all done and in place. If you like what you saw, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, comment below, and let me know how you like them, and if you're going to give them a try. And happy creating, everyone.